ChartGiard is an independent clinical AI judge between AI scribe and employee health record. AI scribe drafts the note. Someone still has to trust it before it hits the chart. ChartGiard is an independent judge that verifies every AI-generated note for grounding, safety, and completeness, then routes approve, review, or block. Evaluation run, you can see the safety recall is 100%. So of every note that must be blocked, we blocked it all. On the confusion matrix, every block on diagonal. So that means 0% safety leaks or overflag. 73% claim grounding by offline grounder, whereas Claude did 94%. So of course, Claude does better reasoning. Decision accuracy of 100% alone can claim that why we should use a real LLM. On the data side, this is your 25 encounter of synthetic ambient ingested data, and that has been ingested into a SQLite database store. And Claude broke it into atomic units, into JSON blobs. And also I have injected some high risk here, on the data set so that my judge can block if it needs to be blocked. I want to show you a few cases. Now you can see all of the patient here. You can click any one of them and go through this run live evaluation, and it is going to show you whether it's reviewing or it's blocking. So for this patient, for example, it showed review because it went through all of the data. These are all the atomic units that Claude processed based on the data set that Average uploaded. And then it saw that because of this, it should be flagged. So it is judged, it is mentioned review here. You can also see the radar graph and the findings, and you can accept the finding or you can override with reason. And here you can see the complete decision tree. This is the transcript that came from the sample data that was uploaded for the hackathon. And then you can see the decision tree step by step, that why it needs a review. Another patient where it blocked. So let's go here. You see here for this patient, there is something serious problem. AI scribe mentioning to take this medicine, but that patient has severe allergy. So it should be blocked. So it's actually blocked. And the radar graph also mentioned, what are some of the reasons because of which it's blocked. And then the audit and the findings, you can go step by step. Same thing you can see here from the decision tree, what is happening. So, so does a human stay in control on any flag node? As you see here from the finding tab, that there are two actions. Either you can accept the finding or you can override with reason. And in terms of the architecture, it has two layers: a deterministic rule engine that reasons at the drug class level, and a Claude grounding judge for everything the rule cannot see, and then it decides on these cases. You can get exact step-by-step decision mechanism, what's happening, and also you can see the SQLite schema. You can go to the policy engine for each patient. It will show you why something worked, why something did not work. I also have the audit trail and the model registry. I have 77 drugs that has been mapped to 19 cases, which rule engine use. I'm using Claude Sonnet here for the LLM judge. So to summarize, ChartGiard is an independent explainable verification layer between clinical AI and EHR. With a safety guarantee, you can measure. A clinician can just take this on Monday and then use for their own use case. I hope this is useful, and it can show how the judge can be used. Thank you.